This might piss some people off, but I just want to take a moment and say, thank goodness that so many of us are waking up to the fact that modern day feminism is a literal scam meant to disconnect and separate and isolate women from one another. And not only from one another, but from the natural ways of living. Like, this shit literally goes against nature. Modern day feminism says that women should be out in the workforce working 40+ hour weeks while their children stay at home with a caretaker, that they immediately get put in the school system from age 5 and stay until they're 18, if not older if they go to college. And that while women have 4 phases of their cycle that give them extremely different hormone levels and energy levels, that they should be doing the exact same routine every day, every week, and every month. I'm sorry, but fuck that. Like, I am down for the boss babe shit. I am building 2 businesses right now. I think women should be running their own empires if that's what they want. But it can be done the feminine way. Women are meant to be provided for so they can stay home and take care of their children and be the actual parent to their child. They're supposed to rest during their moon cycle. They're supposed to frolic around naked and connect to their bodies and connect to the earth and be the caretaker. They're not meant to be in hustle all the time. They're not meant to be in doing mode all the time. We're meant to be. And we're meant to be in community, surrounded by other women, letting them support our children as well. Being in community vibes is essential. And what does modern day feminism do? Separates us from that as well, turns women against each other as competitors instead of allies, and makes us work until we're too tired to function, amongst so many other tragic things. So if you're still stuck in that modern day feminism trap, let me just tell you that you deserve to be rich, you deserve to be your own boss, you deserve to do all of the things a man does too, but there is a unique way that you're meant to do it that is separate on a physiological and biological level from how a man is supposed to do it. And learning to embrace that is learning to embrace your true nature.
We have nothing to drink, we don't know where we are.
I don't want to sound too cocky too early.
No, I don't think we should.
I don't think we should at all. No. But right now, we're winning.
Julie, you just order me about all the time.
I would please leave you. Just.
She goes on about those potatoes anymore. I'm going to stab her.
This is the male version.
I feel dreadful. Honestly, I feel absolutely dreadful. I never thought I would be so desperate for food and water.
The water was not an issue. Yeah. And actually dehydration was your own fault rather than lack of water.
The expedition party are dehydrated, hopelessly lost, and wandering directionless.
Walking is painful now.
All night, no dry clothes and no fire, because we have to make mistakes.
Don't think
A huge fucking snake came towards me. It came right at me. We just caught a prehistoric animal.
I need to be with my family, and I just need to be at home.
All the decisions we've made thus far have been made collaboratively. We've not needed to conform to a system where there's a leader.
Are you serious?
Call the medics! She's Fran! Fran's fainted!
We're winning.
I don't want to drink the water. It tastes of piss.
Decent water. The water was not an issue.
It's 2:30 now. No sign of a fire.
If I hadn't turned up today, and I turned up in 6 months, I bet these guys would be in pretty good shape.
Physical reality doesn't disappear because it's inconvenient. Strength, risk tolerance, and responsibility under pressure still matter when things get ugly. Civilization may soften the edges, but it didn't erase the traits that built it.
Okay, here is why more and more young women are rejecting feminism and just like do not want to be associated with it at all. I think these younger generations have really, really good BS detectors. So on its face, feminism sounds great, right? Equality for all and girls supporting girls. That sounds so beautiful. But the second you kind of test that out, you very quickly find that it has just become a total facade. If I'm putting on makeup for my husband to come home from work, or if I'm cooking for him, they get upset. They don't like that. Like whoever the head of PR is for feminism needs to be fired. They are doing a horrible job because almost all of their representatives who are outspoken, they just seem so miserable, so hateful, so bitter. It doesn't look fun at all. Nothing about that sounds appealing. I think that's why we're starting to see the like trad wife stuff on TikTok, is because people are so sick of the other side, like so done with the angry, man-hating, like putting women down. Ugh, it's boring, it's old, we're done with it. You don't have to like me, you don't have to like other women on social media. You can call everybody names and be upset, but just don't pretend that you support other women, because you don't, and a lot of people are seeing right through it.
I don't need a man to open doors for me, but I won't date one who doesn't. I don't need a man to buy me flowers, but I will not date one who doesn't. I don't need a man to provide for me, but I wouldn't date one who doesn't, and more importantly, doesn't want to. Because if somebody's doing these things because they think they should, or in order to keep you, but they don't truly want to do these things, further down the line, they will resent you. They will feel some type of way of having to do things, or they'll throw it in your face, and they'll probably stop doing these things once they think they have you. Once they think they've secured you and you're in their life, the effort will slip because it wasn't really real. It wasn't really what they wanted to do. And there are men out there that will want to do these things. Not all of them do, and that's fine. But you don't have to date the ones that don't want to.
Nothing says, I don't care, like constant commentary. If men were truly irrelevant, they wouldn't dominate the conversation. Obsession disguised as independence is still obsession.
I don't need a man. I'm content being with myself. Like I'm happy. Like I'm not a person, like if I don't have a man, or it's like I'm not gonna be sad or depressed. Like I'm okay with just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty unpopular these days, right?
Yeah, that's
People
what I'm saying. Like
that.
I know people that's like, bitch, she can't function without a man. Like I need him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like that. So for me, it's like if I don't,
Then you're like, all right, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I have no issues.
like, they'll come when they come. Whoever come and go. Come and go.
Okay.
So I would definitely pick the career over.
Okay.
My life.
All right. So, what's your go-to drink? Straight?
Yes, shot. Which it shouldn't be, but that's what I like to drink. That's just straight. No chaser.
All right. Can you date someone who don't drink?
Yes, I would love to.
Yeah?
Because I feel like that would help me not drink. Because I'd be wanting to not drink.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. What's the longest you went without drinking? It's hard to not drink
That's
if
what I'm
you're hanging out. It's a social
But
thing.
if my man didn't drink and we was like together, it would be better. Because I would not like, okay, he not drinking. He not gonna force me to drink because he
doesn't drink.
I
Yeah.
feel like I drink because everybody else around me drink.
Okay.
They're always like, come on, shot. So I'm like, okay, shot.
Okay.
If I'm with somebody and they don't drink, then I won't need to drink.
So it won't bother you if the person don't drink.
Oh, I would love that.
Modern comfort makes bold statements easy. Infrastructure, safety, and opportunity didn't appear out of nowhere. They were built, maintained, and defended. Independence doesn't mean isolation from the systems that make it possible.
Hot take, but that is my favorite form of intimacy. Like when Taylor and I get in an argument and he hears me, like I just want to eat him.
Yes.
It's just like,
Yes.
it's literally the best thing. Like being able to have a partner that fully like hears you and sees you. And even, you know, if I overreact or if he does, like we're able to come back together and be like, sorry about that. Like I was really just, I know what this means to you, or I know that whatever it is, like that is like my favorite thing about a relationship is having that growth together.
Chaos is exciting. Stability is boring until consequences arrive. Drama feels like passion when life is easy. Long-term thinking doesn't trend as well as emotional roller coasters.
I am not a feminist. I am a lesbian feminist, and I didn't come to this conclusion until like the last month. I never really understood why my feminism didn't align with straight women specifically, and now I realize it's because I'm a lesbian feminist. Oftentimes we are told that women are the emotional ones. We seek emotion. We want so much more out of our relationship than sex, and men are the ones that seek sex. And I'm reading a book called The Tragedy of Heterosexuality. I'm almost finished. I have like 10 pages left, and she's talking about the idea of like political choice lesbianism, where even if women are attracted to men, they end up choosing relationships with women, and oftentimes straight women are very resistant to that because they say, no, I'm attracted to men, I want to be with men. And that also debunks the idea that women are more emotional, that they want an emotional connection over a sexual one. Because if that were true, they may, despite being sexually attracted to men, would partner with other women or non-men to build lives with, and then they could have sex with men on the side. But the sex is so important to straight women, and that's why they continue to choose men. Obviously, there's so much nuance in this conversation, of course, with gender expression and sexuality, but I found it really fascinating that, okay, straight women are still choosing relationships with men despite knowing that men are their #1 predator within this reality because of the sex. And not just the sex, maybe even social status when you put in socioeconomic class and race and things like that, but majority speaking, I would argue that women are seeking sex with men, and that's why they're not willing to unpartner and not seek partnership with them.
Every new ideological wave promises liberation and delivers confusion. When movements focus more on opposition than construction, society doesn't evolve, it fractures.
Once women accept a man's true nature, it's incredibly freeing. Like this comment is saying, and it's on a video where I'm talking about men, most men, not all men, are inherently cruel, and women need to understand that. Once women understand that, you can then move accordingly. You can then, as a woman, decenter men and do it without any guilt. You can deconstruct all of that patriarchal conditioning that you have been fed from the moment you could walk, probably even before that. You can start living life completely for yourself, unapologetically, with no shame and no guilt, because most men are inherently cruel, and thus why would you live a life centered around the needs of someone who does not care about you? Understanding and really getting it down deep into your soul that most men are inherently cruel frees you from the obligation of, if you would just be nicer, if you would just smile more, if you would just try harder to meet his needs, because you understand that his needs are unmeetable. It's not because of something you're not doing or you're doing too much of. No matter what, there's always going to be this undercurrent of cruelty, this need that some men, not all men, have to always harm, hurt, and subjugate women. When you understand this, you completely take yourself out of their little cruel, sick game. You take yourself out of the cage and you fly free like a bird.
That you're single by choice?
I am.
No, you're not.
Tell me how I'm not when it's my choice to be single.
Well, let's use another example. Let's say I live in my mom's basement. And I'm 300 pounds and I have Cheeto dust all over my shirt and I play a lot of video games.
Yeah.
Okay? And I don't smash any girls, but I walk around and I say, well, I choose not to smash girls. Is that really valid?
No, but how does that relate to what I have going on?
Oh, I like that you asked me that question.
It doesn't. I have guys I talk to, I have options, and a couple of them do want to be in a relationship, but I choose, because I could go be in a relationship with them.
But why would you want to be in a relationship with those guys?
Anyways.
What I'm trying to establish is that the guy that has the Cheetos all over his shirt, etc., he can sit there and say, oh, I'm choosing not to have sex with girls, but the reality is the girls don't want him. Okay? The girls that he wants don't want him back.
Okay,
so when girls say, oh, I'm single by choice, that's not true. You're single because the man that you want doesn't necessarily want you back. And a lot of the times it's because of your choices that women make, because women don't understand that you make certain choices and you automatically alienate yourself from a portion of men that would have potentially taken you seriously had you not done that. But girls like to cope and say, oh, I have a bunch of choices, I have a bunch of options. All those guys on your Instagram, all those guys that come to your job, all those guys that talk to you, they just want to smash. They're not real candidates.
Okay.
So I think it's cope when girls say that.
That's your opinion.
You're not long term.
Independence is often claimed, rarely chosen. There's a difference between opting out and being passed over. And the internet loves to blur that line when the truth feels uncomfortable. Thanks for watching MGTOW Voice. Show us your love by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Support us and help spread awareness for men around the world. We welcome a healthy debate and discussion, so feel free to comment and share your thoughts.